welcome to the second part on how to paint Pink Horror of Tzeentch for Warhammer 40k or Warhammer Fantasy. Now that all of the skin is finished, the miniature looks something like this. Now I'm going to use Zandri dust to base coat all of the teeth and claws on the miniature. This is a really simple step. You can just water down a little bit the color just so that it doesn't dull down the detail on the miniature and to have a crisper look. Again, it's very simple. I am using here a detail brush, or the equivalent of a detail brush. Now I'm going to use Averland Sunset to base coat the eyes of the miniature. Then I'm going to use Devlan mud once the teeth are dry, and I'm going to use this to shade in all of the teeth and claws around the miniature. Or again remember to shake well the pot before applying the wash, and you should be fine. Now, to give a highlight to the eyes, I'm going to use Yriel yellow. Just apply it on the center of the eye, leaving a little bit of the Averland sunset behind. Now that that's done, I'm going to use Gene Stealer purple, and I'm going to use it to highlight the tongue of the miniature. Just leave a little bit of the color behind, and that's it. Now I'm going to use Ceramite white to base coat the flames of the Pink Horror. Now I'm going for blue flames instead of yellow or red, and just to give it a little bit more magical feel to the miniature. I don't know if this contradicts the fluff in any way. You can shift the colors to another palette if you would like to paint it another theme, and yeah, it's quite the same thing. Now I'm going to use Temple Guard blue to paint the edges of the flames here. This is actually like an inverse of what we usually do when painting. I'm kind of highlighting white with blue, which is contrary to the way we paint it. We usually paint dark color and highlight it with bright colors. Now we're taking the bright color and we're putting it in the place, and then we are highlighting with darker colors and making it darker towards the very edges of the flames. Now I'm going to use Teclis blue, and this I'm going to use it for another highlight on the flames. Just remember to leave some of the older blue behind, or the transition won't look very good. So that's it. Now I'm going to use Candor blue, which is the darkest blue I have, and I'm going to just paint the very tips of the flames in different parts. Now I'm using Teclis blue again to highlight the feathers on the right arm. And actually it's the same colors for the flames, but in a different technique. I'm going to use Teclis blue, and I think the other one was Temple Guard blue. And I'm going to layer them for the feathers. Now I'm using, like I said, the Temple Guard blue, and I'm just edge highlighting the feathers. It's an easy step, actually. Just go ahead and do it like I'm doing here, and that's it. Now I'm gonna go in with a Ushabti bone, and I'm going to start highlighting the teeth on the miniature. With this color, use a detail brush or fine detail brush if you prefer, and just start painting each teeth individually, leaving the old color on the recesses. Now I'm going to use Scribbing Skull, and this I'm going to make it to give a final highlight to the bone. Just apply it on the same parts, but in the very sharpest part of the teeth or claw. Now that that's finished, I'm going to use old gold from the Vallejo liquid gold range. I'm going to use a synthetic brush and a thin one, and I'm going to start painting all of the details, which are metal, that are going to be gold. This again is a very simple step if you know how to control the paint of the liquid gold. You can see a tutorial that I have on my channel if you would like to try it out. Or you can search on the Google, on the YouTube, for other painters who have reviewed the paint range. Now that that's done, the last thing I'm going to do for this miniature is I'm going to give it an oil wash, which again you can search on YouTube for other painters who have made the how to use oil. It's just using oil paint and thinning it down with mineral spirits to wash consistency, and just applying it on the parts like I'm doing here. Just be careful to don't mess up other parts that we already finished, and that's it. Now this is the finished product, as you've seen on the start of the tutorial. I'm really happy for the way the miniature turned out. I think it looks pretty cool and very good for tabletop standard, actually. And it's not very hard to do either. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave some feedback, like the video if you liked it, subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.